Dear Starseeds on Gaia, most spiritual teachers are lying to you about timeline shifts. They tell you it's about meditation and positive thinking, but that's not what's really happening. You've already crossed an invisible line, and some things have changed in your life without you even realizing it. The energy around you is about to feel lighter, because you've stepped into a new timeline. You've outgrown parts of your old life, and now your spirit is catching up to that truth. You've already done the hardest part. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and what I'm about to share changes everything you thought you knew about spiritual evolution. You see, timeline shifts don't happen the way you've been taught. They're not these dramatic moments where everything suddenly transforms. They sneak in through the back door of your consciousness while you're busy looking for signs. Right now, as you're listening to this, you're already living in a different reality than you were last month, last week, even yesterday. The cosmic waters are aligning today in a grand water trine, creating perfect conditions for emotional clarity and transformation. But before I reveal what's coming, you need to understand what just happened. You've been sensing something different lately, haven't you? Maybe you can't put your finger on it, but there's this feeling like you're walking through your life as a different person. That's because you are. The version of you that existed in the old timeline has dissolved, and this new you is still getting used to existing. Let me tell you about the 7 stages you've just moved through, because you've already completed them without even knowing it. You've outgrown a place, people, a career, or a relationship, and you've already made the steps toward your new destination. You've already left somewhere that wasn't supporting your growth, because your soul was yearning for more. You had more potential than whatever environment or situation you were restricted in. This wasn't a choice your mind made, it was a choice your soul made for you. Think of it like crossing a river with a heavy backpack. You've already crossed that destination between the restrictive past and your new place. You're standing on the other shore now, dripping wet, exhausted, but alive. You're in a better place now, a place where growth can happen, and where you can build a new foundation. But here's what nobody tells you about crossing dimensional rivers. The water changes you at a molecular level. You can never go back to being who you were before. The cosmic event happening right now, November 14th. It's not just another day. It's a galactic checkpoint. A moment when the universe takes inventory of who made it through and who got left behind. You've already come so far in life, but like with any real growth, it hasn't come quietly. Some people have questioned your choices, doubted your timing, tried to pull you back into old places and patterns that no longer fit who you are. They can sense you've changed. The universe handed you a bigger role, a role they don't understand, and they haven't caught up to yet. You're walking a path only very few understand. You are someone who is breaking cycles, speaking the truth, and refusing to shrink. But there's something happening in the shadows that I need to warn you about. There's someone toxic who wants access to your energy. They've already tried something, either inviting themselves over, asking about you through mutual connections, or trying to contact you directly. This person, and you know exactly who I'm talking about even if you're trying to pretend you don't, they're not reaching out because they miss you. They're reaching out because they can feel you ascending beyond their reach. Energy vampires have a peculiar ability to sense when their food source is evolving past them. Stand firm in your boundaries. Be aware of surprise invitations or surprise phone calls. They might try to push your boundaries at the moment when you're not prepared. Keep your distance from whoever this person is. They could be a family member, an ex, or someone who used to be your friend. The universe is testing your resolve right now, seeing if you'll maintain the boundaries that brought you to this new timeline. This is crucial because what's about to happen next requires you to have completely clear energy. You're entering a timeline where a wish you have is coming true. This could be financial stability, a beautiful home with space, or meeting your soulmate. Whatever your wish has been, it's about to manifest. But manifestation in this new timeline works differently than before. In the old timeline, you had to chase, hustle, and prove yourself worthy. In this timeline, things come to you through magnetic alignment. You've been chasing stability, not just happiness. You've wanted to feel safe again. Safe in your choices, safe in your body, stable in your finances. You're getting there. Some of the things you once prayed for are actually here now. Maybe you've finally learned to enjoy your own company. Or perhaps you've stopped doubting whether you deserve good things. You might even feel more at ease in spaces that used to make you feel awkward or second-guess yourself. These aren't small victories. These are evidence of your timeline shift. Expect to start feeling more confident in your appearance. This will be confirmed by some signs like better sleep, your mind getting clearer, and you will receive a compliment from a stranger. These aren't random events. They're synchronicities confirming your new timeline. There's a growing sense of independence forming within you. But this is not loneliness, it's freedom. You no longer need certain things or people to feel complete. This is the difference between the old you and the new you. The old you needed external validation to feel worthy. This new you generates worthiness from within. You're stepping into a timeline where things start to work with you, not against you. The resistance you've been feeling for so long is finally dissolving. Today's celestial alignment is amplifying your emotional intelligence and intuitive abilities. This is the perfect time to pay attention to what you feed your inner world. What kind of content you watch, what kind of people you surround yourself with. Focusing on nourishing yourself spiritually. Your consciousness is more powerful in this timeline. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, it's creating ripples in the quantum field. Right now, your body, mind, and spirit are calling for balance. Maybe you've noticed how certain routines or people drain you faster than they used to. Maybe your sleep or energy levels have been off. Or you've been craving simplicity. Quiet mornings, slower meals, easy routines. These aren't signs of depression or withdrawal. They're signs of recalibration. Your system is adjusting to operate at a higher frequency. Expect to find yourself craving grounding activities like cooking, journaling, being outdoors, or returning to hobbies that calm your nervous system. Follow those impulses, because that is your intuition leading you. Someone from your social circle, a friend, a partner, or a family member, is about to appear with genuine support and nurturing energy. You will not be alone on this journey. We are sending you help through this person. They will also grow alongside you. This is not a solo journey for you. This person has been going through their own transformation, their own timeline shift. You're meeting at this exact moment because you've both reached a frequency where you can truly support each other. If this message hits your spirit, hype this video so more starseeds like you can find it. You're part of a larger awakening, and others need to hear what you're discovering right now. The confirmation that you have stepped into a new timeline is everywhere around you. There's new energy, movement, and creation. Even you have changed. The old version of you is gone, and a new version of yourself is here. You've outgrown your old shell like a snake shedding its skin. You may have been having some vivid or unsettling dreams, especially dreams about your past or people from your past. That's a sign that your subconscious is shedding those layers of the past. These dreams aren't random. They're your psyche's way of filing away old timelines, storing them in the archives of who you used to be. You may have also been drawn to changing your appearance, maybe your hair color or your hairstyle, or even the way you dress. This is a sign that your inner self is matching your outer world to this new energy that surrounds you. Every change you make to your appearance is actually an energetic declaration of your new timeline. You have been noticing some connections drifting away, and some memories becoming more and more distant. Let go with grace. You don't have to control the ending. Just let it happen. Every time you cling to what's fading, you block the flow of what's entering. You're going through an ending of an old cycle, the ending of how things used to be. But here's what's powerful about this particular ending. It's final. There's no going back this time. The door to your old timeline has been sealed. You're also experiencing the ending of a stressful situation in your life. Whatever has been keeping you on edge lately is finally losing its hold. This chapter of pressure is closing, and I mean really closing, not just pausing. Whether it's a draining connection, a repeating problem, or a situation that's kept your mind racing at night, this is the end of it. It's about to be gone for good, and it won't have the power to disturb your peace anymore. The fight is over. You've learned what you needed to learn from this struggle. The universe doesn't give you the same lesson once you've truly learned it, and you've graduated from this particular school of hard knocks. Now let me reveal something about the cosmic mechanics of what you've been experiencing. You've been going through some real tension lately, whether this has been in your work, relationships, or even within yourself. The pressure has been building for a while. You've likely had to defend your decisions, your dreams, or your peace from outside opinions or old patterns. This wasn't just conflict. This was timeline friction. The resistance that happens when two different realities try to exist in the same space. Stand your ground because you already know what you want. Even if the situation around you is messy or uncertain, don't compromise your peace or your values just to make the discomfort end faster. The stress you've been feeling is part of the final phase of this cycle. Think of it like the pressure before a breakthrough, the darkness before dawn. This is ending. The momentum has already shifted in your favor. You just can't see it yet. You're near the end of a long, demanding cycle. This is the final push. Expect things to get better for you from now on forward. You are tired of fighting, tired of the struggle, but you've come too far to give up now. You've been carrying a lot of responsibilities, expectations, and pressure. Some of you may even be thinking of quitting. Whatever this is, your career or relationship, I feel mostly this is about your career. The exhaustion is real, but if you quit now, things will be difficult for you. Hold on to the path that you're on now. You're nearing the end of this struggle, and you're about to rise up big. The universe has been testing your endurance, not to break you, but to show you how strong you really are. You have entered a new timeline, but it has taken some time for other things in your life to catch up. That's why everything has felt so chaotic lately. Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you, because this is the turning point of your story. Right before a breakthrough, the universe sends you what looks like your biggest challenge. It's actually your final exam. You may not see the reward yet, but it's already forming in the quantum field. Your persistence is about to pay off in ways that will surprise even you. You may have been daydreaming about working less, having more time for hobbies, feeling more supported while earning more. This will be your reality in the near future, and I mean the very near future. Expect a promotion or to be moved to a better position in your career. There's definitely an advancement happening, whether an increase in your income or moving to a better area. Your hard work and skill are being noticed, and you will receive an upgrade that will be a huge help for you. This isn't just hope. This is cosmic certainty based on the timeline you've entered. This is very specific, but some of you are being guided to take yourself more seriously. Maybe update your portfolio or resume. Ask for what you're worth, not a lot less, and position yourself for what you truly want, not just what's comfortable. The universe can only meet you at the level of your self-worth. You might also feel pulled toward learning something new or refining a skill. Don't ignore that instinct. It's connected to your next level of growth. This new timeline that you are entering will be very blessed, especially when it comes to your career and making money. We are about to bless you in that area of your life. The pressure is easing, and you will continue to nurture what you have built. The most difficult patch is over. You've overcome the worst. You've been working on improving a skill, a project, or a business. Whatever it is, this is your confirmation that you have mastered it. Continue to work on this. Keep showing up for your craft and for yourself. In the next upcoming months, a project or some work that you have been doing lately will show big results. This will be its completion and financial return as well. This skill, project, or work that you have been doing is more reliable than you think. It will bring you real results and financial stability that stays because it's backed by real effort, not just luck. There will also be an opportunity for you to teach or mentor others based on your experience. If you choose to take on this opportunity, keep in mind that sharing what you've learned will open new doors for you. Teaching is actually a form of timeline anchoring. When you help others reach where you are, you solidify your own position in the higher timeline. But this opportunity will only present itself when you're truly ready, which is sooner than you think. Now about divine timing, because I know you're impatient. Not everything is meant to happen right now, and that's actually protecting you. You've planted the seeds, you've done the work, and now we're asking you to let us do our part. You can't control everything, and in this new timeline, you don't need to. But trust that your future is bright. Don't rush things. Don't rush your manifestations. Patience and gratitude are major parts of your journey now. Your story isn't at its peak yet. It's still being written. This is the beginning of better days for you, not the end. There's something specific that you have been wishing for a long time. Maybe a success, a goal, or a lifestyle. This confirms that it will happen in the near future. Don't worry about it. The cosmic wheels are already in motion. What you've been calling in is already on its way to you. The pressure you've been under has actually been pressure creating a diamond. You're currently ending a stressful cycle that has been putting a lot of pressure on you mentally, emotionally, and even physically, and you're entering a new timeline full of blessings and peace. If you have been feeling a little more creative lately, going back to activities you used to enjoy, that is your confirmation. Creativity is the first sign of timeline elevation. When your creative force returns, everything else follows. The cosmic waters are highlighting two specific energetic signatures in your field right now: the energy of decision and the energy of growth. You have recently made a big decision that marked this shift in timeline and has replaced stress with growth. This wasn't just any decision, it was the decision, the one that changed everything. Through this journey of growth, you're not going to be alone. There's a blessed partnership forming. Someone is working alongside you, growing together with you. The advice from the cosmic realms is to keep moving forward, even if the path feels uncertain. But don't do it alone. Let this partnership come through. Whether this is a friend, a mentor, or a partner, let them help you. You're being reminded that real growth happens when you balance independence with teamwork. The old you would have tried to do everything alone. This new timeline version of you understands the power of aligned partnership. Within the next few weeks, someone with strong intuitive abilities, possibly born under the sign of the fishes, may offer you a gift or some kind of help that will get you to move forward in a way you didn't expect. It could come as genuine advice or a favor. This could be the same person that you're entering a blessed partnership with. Pay attention to water signs in general. They're carrying messages for you right now. What you put into this partnership will return to you multiplied. We're sending you support through this person, and whatever they offer will bring balance and flow back into your life. But here's the key. You have to be open to receiving it. The old timeline taught you to be suspicious of help, to question motives, to expect strings attached. In this new timeline, help comes freely from aligned sources. Learn to recognize the difference between toxic assistance and genuine support. Your intuition already knows. Trust it. Now I need to tell you something about the nature of timeline shifts that will completely change how you see your journey. Every challenge you faced in the old timeline was actually preparing you for the blessings of this new one. You couldn't have handled this level of abundance, love, and success without going through that pressure. You need to become who you are now to hold what's coming. The universe wasn't punishing you, it was preparing you for greatness. The physical symptoms you've been experiencing, the fatigue, the strange sleep patterns, the sudden energy bursts, the changing food cravings, these aren't signs that something's wrong. They're signs that everything's finally going right. Your body is literally restructuring itself at a cellular level to hold more light. Your DNA is activating dormant codes that have been waiting for this exact cosmic moment. You're becoming more of who you truly are, not less. Some of you have been feeling electrical sensations, tingling in your crown and third eye, pressure in your chest that isn't quite physical. These are upgrade symptoms. Your meridians are opening, your chakras are aligning, your entire energy system is coming online in a way it never could in the old timeline. This process can be uncomfortable, but it's temporary. Soon your body will stabilize at this new frequency, and you'll feel better than you have in years. The financial abundance approaching you operates on different laws than old timeline money. This isn't about working harder or longer hours. It's about energetic alignment and value exchange. The universe is restructuring your relationship with resources. You're learning that money is just energy, and energy flows to where it's welcomed and appreciated. The scarcity programming of your old timeline is being overridden with abundance codes. This process is already 70% complete. Your creative expression is about to explode in ways that will surprise you. The ideas that have been percolating, the projects that have been gestating, they're ready to be born, but they won't look like what you expected. They'll be bigger, bolder, more aligned with your soul's true mission. Some of you will be shocked by the direction your creativity takes. Trust this evolution. Your creativity knows things your logical mind doesn't. It's connected directly to your soul's blueprint. The stability you've been craving is arriving, but not as an external structure. This is internal stability, cosmic stability, the kind that can't be shaken by external circumstances. This is the kind of stability that allows you to dance with chaos, to find peace in uncertainty. You're learning that true security comes from your connection to source, not from bank accounts or relationships or job titles. This is a masterclass in sovereignty, and you're about to graduate with highest honors. Let me tell you what's really happening on the collective level, because you're not experiencing this alone. Every soul who successfully navigates their personal timeline shift creates an anchor point for collective evolution. You're literally helping pull humanity into a higher dimensional reality through your individual choices. This is why it's felt so hard. You're not just changing your own life, you're changing the morphogenic field of human consciousness. You're a timeline pioneer, cutting a path others will follow. The old timeline is dissolving behind you like sugar in water. You might feel nostalgia for its familiarity, might even feel grief for the parts of yourself you've had to release. This is natural. This is human. This is part of the sacred transformation. But don't mistake this grief for regret. You're not losing anything real. You're gaining everything true. The authentic self emerging from this cosmic chrysalis is who you've always been beneath the conditioning. As we reach the crescendo of this transmission, remember that you've already crossed the invisible line. There's no going back. And truthfully, you wouldn't want to even if you could. The you that existed in that old timeline wouldn't recognize the powerful being you've become. The universe has been preparing this moment for eons, waiting for you to be ready to receive what's always been yours. The waiting is over. The blessing period has officially begun. We want to honor every single soul who has stepped into Destiny Engine. With every activation, the current grows. What began as a personal tool has become a planetary force. We are now moving as one, and the frequency you've created together is amplifying far beyond the individual. We're receiving updates daily, manifestations speeding up, impossible doors opening, synchronicities lining up with cosmic precision. The collective field is so charged that some are describing it as bending the fabric of reality itself. If you haven't yet experienced it, the entry point is almost laughably simple. Put on your headphones, press play, allow Destiny Engine to rewrite the architecture of your consciousness so you can fully receive your galactic downloads without resistance. For just $1, you can step into this field and feel the difference instantly. Join the movement that's accelerating ascension. Step into the stream of Destiny Engine today. Link in the description. Your mission in this new timeline is crystal clear, even if your mind hasn't fully grasped it yet. You're here to anchor new frequencies, to demonstrate that humans can operate from love rather than fear, from abundance rather than scarcity. This isn't a burden, it's a privilege. Everything you've experienced has been training for this moment. You're ready, more ready than you know, more capable than you believe, more supported than you can see. The future opening before you is brighter than anything your past could have imagined. Trust the process, trust the timing, trust yourself. The universe has been waiting for you to arrive at exactly this moment. You've crossed the invisible line into a timeline where miracles aren't just possible, they're inevitable. The struggle is over, the blessings have begun, and your new life is waiting for you to fully step into it. I am Seraphine, we love you, and we are watching over you.